of the marathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Lace up and subscribe today. Super chill in my Don't Worry Beyonce sweatshirt. Chilling in my office, and I wanted to show you some books I bought recently. There's a couple that haven't arrived, but I couldn't wait to do this haul, so I'll just tell you what they are, pop them up on the screen, and then when they arrive, I'm sure you'll see in future vlogs. One that was given to me, two that I've bought in the last like probably 6 months. Maybe even longer, but I haven't read yet, and I'm not sure I've shown them to you, so those. And then I have been on a book buying tear. I've really been trying to entice myself, I guess you could say, to read more, and I have been enjoying doing that, chilling with Thomas while he watches TV and then I read. And we've been doing some more reading with him too, which has been really nice. And I just finished a book that I literally feel like should be part of the curriculum at school. My friend Amber Lee, who you may have seen in recent videos, her Oma hasn't like wrote an autobiography, and she lent it to me, and it was so powerful and so moving, and I wish it could be published and everyone could read it, because it's about her surviving World War II, and it was just like, yeah, it shook me, as the kids say. The sun is going to be going in and out in this video. Can I pull off a ponytail? I don't think so. Are we pot committed to this? I don't think, we're not pot, I can't do it. I can't pull off a ponytail. There we go, much better. Okay, so this is the book that was given to me. I'll just quickly show it to you. I have read her, this book is by Gabby Bernstein. It's called May Cause Miracles. And I have read and talked a lot about her book, The Universe Has Your Back, which I read last year and loved. My friend Riley lent this to me. It's the 40-day guidebook of subtle shifts for radical change and unlimited happiness. I'll link every book below in case you're interested. I obviously can't tell you whether or not they're good because I haven't read them yet, but you will see in my vlogs what I think. And then these are the two that I bought way back and haven't read yet, but they are on my list to read. This is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It's by Mark Manson. The counterintuitive approach to living a good life. I've heard so many good things about this book. It says, in this generation defining self-help guide, self-help? Yeah, that's what I said. In this generation defining self-help guide, a superstar blogger shows us that the key to being stronger, happier people is to handle adversity better and stop trying to be positive all the time. Holy crap. Yes, I talk on the radio. So this I'm looking forward to. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I love self-improvement books like that one, but I just haven't really been in a place to read those kind of books yet. So you'll see there's quite a variety in here. That's why I haven't read that one yet, and same with why I haven't read this one. But not to say I won't, and not to say that it, you know, is a representation of my excitement about it. I'm just, you know, into some more lighter reading, which you'll see is definitely included in this haul. This one's called 10% Happier, and it's by Dan Harris. It says, how I tamed the voice in my head, reduced stress without losing my edge, and found self-help that actually works, a true story. He was featured in the Minimalism documentary that's on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, it is so good. And I love his podcast, which is called 10% Happier. He is a national news anchor. You may know the name Dan Harris in the States. And he had a panic attack live on the air and started meditating. Not live on the air, but he had like a lot of PTSD from covering war situations, and so he found meditation, and that's what his podcast is all about. He interviews celebrities who meditate, and it's so cool, like really fascinating. I often fall asleep listening to it at night. And he also has some meditations on his app. So this is another book that I'm excited to read. This one I actually found at IGA of all places. It's by Leanne Moriarty and it's called 3 Wishes. this is, you know, some good chick lit. So it says, Lynn, Kat, and Gemma Kettle, beautiful 33-year-old triplets, seem to attract attention everywhere they go. Together, laughter, drama, and mayhem seem to follow them, but apart, each is dealing with her own share of ups and downs. And it said that this is hilarious. So I'm looking forward to that. And another book by the same author, because I've been hearing so much about the show, is Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. I know nothing about it, so no spoilers. But this one I don't think is as light, because the back says a murder, a tragic accident, or parents just behaving badly. What's indisputable is that someone is dead. And it's about these women, and it says, Big Little Lies is a brilliant take on ex-husbands and second wives, mothers and daughters, schoolyard scandal, and the little lies that can turn lethal. So, yeah, like I said, I've heard nothing but positive things about this series on HBO. So I thought I would read that. And I've heard a lot of really good things about Liane Moriarty, but I'm hoping that her other book that I bought, the Three Wishes one, is a little lighter, you know. Speaking of light books, this one, I think I saw on Reese Witherspoon's Instagram, because she has a book club. It's by Maureen Sherry, and it's called Opening Bell. So this, I think, is just going to be like your typical chick lit. It says, it's 2008 and Isabel, a 30-something Wall Street executive, appears to have it all. The sprawling Upper West Side apartment, 3 healthy kids, a handsome husband, and a job as managing director at a large investment bank, but her reality is something else. So a fun fact about me is that I used to love TLC's What Not to Wear with Clinton Kelly and Stacey London, and I've read their books, and this is his latest one, Clinton's, which is called I Hate Everyone Except You. And it says, Clinton reveals some heretofore unknown secrets, like that he's a finicky connoisseur of 1980s porn, a disillusioned critic of New Jersey's premier water parks, and perhaps the world's least enthused high school commencement speaker. So it's just like more life stories, but I really liked his other books and I love him. I think he's super funny. So this looks to be a book of anecdotes and hilarious. This is an autobiography, and remember when I was showing you recently a Lush haul and I accidentally bought 2 of the conditioners? Well, it's happened again. I don't know how. Like, this has never happened to me. I bought 2 of Drew Barrymore's book. What's wrong with me? Luckily it was only $8, but what? So I don't know. Someone's getting it for Christmas. This is her autobiography, or her memoir, if you will. So I think this is going to be fascinating. I really like her. And she's had such a cool life. And then this has been on my want list ever since I saw it, before it was even available. I think it's going to be really cool, and I think this would be a fabulous Christmas present. It's called Women Who Are Changing the World Firsts, and it's a collection of interviews done by Time magazine featuring, like, I think it's 52 women, everyone from Ellen to Hillary Clinton, Selena Gomez, Melinda Gates, Gabby Douglas, all kinds of people. I think Madeleine Albright's in here, Rachel Maddow, Sheryl Sandberg. So there's definitely, Oprah, obviously. There's definitely women I've never even heard of, so I think this is gonna be really cool. And this would be a fun book, I think, to read, like, because each interview looks to only be maybe 2 pages. Some of them are only 1, some are 3. So I think this would be an easy one for bed if you just wanted to read a couple before you fell asleep or when you woke up in the morning to start your day off positively. So I'm really pumped for that. And if it's good, I'm sure I'll be putting it on people's Christmas lists. I just need to grab my laptop because there's a couple of books that I've ordered, and one, I don't remember the exact title of it. I ordered Tanya Burr's Christmas. It's just called Tanya's Christmas. It's if you're not familiar with her, she's a YouTuber and she's fabulous, and I am kind of dreading Christmas, to be honest, and so I thought this would be a really cool book to order and just see if it sparks some interest to try some new things and start some new traditions. So it's basically a how-to for Christmas, like decorate and bake and what meals to make and how to do your makeup and your hair and all that kind of stuff. So, and I really like to support YouTubers, especially their books, but that one's gonna take, I think, about a month to get here because I ordered it on Amazon and it's coming from the UK. So I pre-ordered this one and it came out on Tuesday and I still don't have it, which is kind of a bummer, but it's called The Wisdom of Sundays, Life-Changing Insights from Super Soul Conversations by Oprah. So it looks to be another set of interviews and something that I think will just be really positive. I freaking love Oprah. Her book, What I Know for Sure, is one of my absolute favorites. If you haven't picked it up, I can't recommend it enough. Yeah, so that's my book haul. Clearly I have a lot of reading to do, and let me know if there's any other like book, just looking at my bookshelf over there, trying to think like if you want me to do blog posts on books that I like, or if you, I don't know, I feel like I've talked a lot about reading, but it's something that is really important to me and is also, I don't want to say a dying art, but kind of, and that makes me sad. So I really like to encourage reading, and clearly I like to spend my money on reading too. So thanks for watching. Please lace up and become a marathoner. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know maybe down below like what's a book you've read lately, or if you've read any of these ones, I would be curious to know, or which one of these are you most interested in hearing about as I daily vlog. Thanks for watching. Lace up and become a marathoner. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and I hope in the next like few days or week or month you can also take some time to read, take some time away from technology, of course, when you're not watching my videos. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.